Pose Sukhasana for a moment. So just sitting cross-legged, bringing the hands to the knees. And let's just start to relax as if this were it. Close your eyes and forget everything you've ever been told about yourself. Yoga is an unlearning process. So begin to bring your awareness within. Grounding down both sit bones as you relax your shoulders down your back. And start to lengthen your inhale, taking your time with your breath. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do except for this, right here, right now. And the fastest way to get into the meditative state of mind is just by simply listening. Allowing your brain to start repatterning itself and syncing up to nature's natural rhythms. We meditate into that safe place, that place where we see beyond seeing, hear beyond hearing, that heightened level of consciousness, state of awareness. You inhale the positive energy, its life-giving qualities, and we exhale to expel the lesser qualities. So really create length and depth in your breath. With every breath you take, try to make the inhale a little bit longer and the exhale maybe even a little bit longer than the inhale. It's an oceanic sound. Your Ujjayi breath, this victorious way of breathing. You're constricting the back of the throat just a little bit so that you can slowly pull air in on the exhale and slowly expel air out. Activate your bandhas now. Really ground your sit bones down. The tailbone automatically tucks under so you can lock the belly in, pulling up. Now relax your chest, keeping a strong locked out core, yet relaxed area up here. So breath easily flows in and out. Gently bring your chin down towards your chest, lengthening the back of your neck, lifting up tall through your spine, so you're grounding down yet lifting up at the same time, relaxing your shoulders down your back, and taking deep breaths here, nice and slow, slowing everything down. Learning how to balance that action with relaxation within your body. So even though your core is locked out strong, remembering to keep the heart open, staying 100% committed to the breath. Yoga means to yoke, unite, bring together the mind, body, and spirit working together as one integrated unit, harnessing the energy as you inhale that life force, the prana, and learning how to use it to propel yourself forward, to get ahead. Now let's take 3 collective breaths all together now. Exhale all the air out. As you inhale, circle sweep arms, come all the way up dynamically, and exhale. Really press prayer palms to the center of the heart. Inhaling again, really reaching out past the fingertips. We're just waking up the body here. And last time, gathering up as much energy as you can. Centering, harnessing that energy within as you exhale. And now let's just come into cat-cow. So onto the hands and knees. You want to be about hip-width distance apart and really spread the fingertips wide like starfish. Suction cup the palms and begin to inhale. Lifting the chest, arching the tailbone back. And exhale. round your spine, tucking the chin down and towards the chest as you pull the belly in. Inhale, coming open a little bit more now, really pressing the ground away. And exhale, just breathing your way back and forth. There are no movements made in your yoga practice without the breath leading it first. So your body doesn't move unless your breath allows it to. So always think about the breath first. As you slowly scan your body from head to toe, just checking in. Last round, knowing every day is different. You're just coming in off the weekend. So coming into neutral spine here. Just gonna unwind, let everything relax. Now down dog, walk your hands forward a little bit. Tuck your toes and just lift your hips up, back and away, lifting up towards the sky. Hello, cutie pie. Oh, hello. Let's just start to walk the dog out. So pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Stay here in your down dog, just continuing to walk it out. Alternating heels down to the mat, back and forth. Working through any kinks in the hips. Now noticing any holding patterns in the body as well and trying to release them. Whenever you're in down dog, on the inhale, come up high onto your tippy toes. You can keep the knees bent, especially if you're working with tight hamstrings. And on the exhale, you want to press your heels back and down to the mat. Now it's okay if your heels don't touch the mat. It's not about flexibility, down dog. It's about strength training and conditioning, dynamically opening up the entire body, poking and prodding the tissues along your spine to life, as well as inverting your world. Turning your head upside down offers the way for new insights. Yes. Now pull forward into plank, high push-up position. Press it back through your heels. Now knees can be up or down. You just want to tuck your tailbone under and pull through the crown of your head, stacking your joints, wrists directly under shoulders. Now bend the elbow and we lower it down halfway to hover here. Now you are strong. You will build strength. Keep pressing back through your heels. Inhale, roll over the tops of the toes. Press the ground away as you gently open up the chest, part away from heels. Thighs are dynamically engaged, lifting up off the mat. Be careful not to collapse in your lower back. The stronger the thighs, the more protected your back will be. Inhale, now use your core to lift your hips back into your downward facing dog. Pressing the chest back towards the thighs and just walking it out left and right. Doing whatever feels good to you. Tuning this practice into your body. Being gentle and non-judgmental about your body. Yoga is observing yourself without judgment. So inhale, right leg lifts up long behind you. Now keeping the hips square, so keeping the right hip rolled down just so it's even with the left. And scissor your inner thighs, so squeeze the inner thighs together. This will help to keep you balanced in your three-legged dog. Point the toe and reach past the toe. So you're dynamically stretching every muscle in this leg. Exhale, step it wide, low lunge. So right foot, outside right hand, back knee comes down to the mat. You can keep your back toe tucked just to give you more foundation and balance. Lots of room in between the feet. Inhale, upper body, arms to rise. Hands come to prayer, bending elbows behind the head. Knee points directly forward. Very gentle heart opener. Opening up your heart to the sky. Pressing forward in your lunge. Elbows are high, shoulders are open. Breathing here. And release arms back to the sky, keeping prayer hands here. Back toe tuck. Full crescent. So just straighten your back leg now. Think about pulling the back of your thigh up towards the sky. On your next exhale, bring your arms behind, interlace your fingers, palms to touch, coming into a very gentle shoulder rinse. So you're up, lunging forward, right there on the ball of your foot. So make sure you have plenty of room between your feet. That way you're not standing on a tightrope. Next exhale, leaning forward and just allowing your head to bow down. Staying up on your toes. Hips are square, right hip back, left hip forward. And just breathe into your shoulders. See if you can bring your shoulders away from your ears, elongating the back of your neck. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Release your hands either side of your foot. And we're just going to straighten the right leg as we lift the left. Looking forward now. Inhale. Opening up the heart center. Give more space and length to each vertebrae, so lengthen the spine. And exhale, round and tuck. Knee in towards the third eye. Third eye is activation for your homing device. Inhale, lengthening the leg back out to long. And exhale, bring the knee in. Activate your homing device. One more time. Inhale, lengthen it out long. And exhale. Bring the knee in. Working through any kind of calcification that may be or may not be happening in the pineal gland. Inhale, lengthen back out to long, just to step the foot back down on the mat. Solid foundation. Again, make sure you have plenty of room. Inhale, full crescent, bending the elbows, opening the heart. We're exalting Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Press the mat away to step your foot back. Bend the elbows, lower down and hover, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Really open up the heart. Point the toes back, lift the thigh. Exhale. Use your core to pull the hips back up into downward facing dog here. Taking a breath in through the nose. Slow. And out through the nose. Slow. Other side. Inhale, left leg lengthens back. Really reaching past the toe. Dynamically stretching every muscle in this leg, squaring your hips. Rolling the left hip down so it's even with the right. Pressing evenly both hands down. Exhale. Step it wide. Left foot outside of left hand. Bottom knee comes down to the mat. And keep your toes tucked. Inhale, upper body to rise. Bending the elbows behind your back. And just pressing forward here. Keeping as much length through your spine. Opening up the shoulders. So think about lengthening, elongating the back of your neck to keep it lifted. And slowly release the arms back to length. Standing all the way up, full crescent warrior. Staying up on the lunge. And next exhale, release the arms behind you. So maybe switch up the grip. Opposite thumb on top, just to keep both sides even. And as you breathe your way, bow down any way that you can. Forget about what the pose looks like. It only matters what it feels like in your own body. We don't want to compare our chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. We never know what's going on with them. It's only important what's going on with you in your own body. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to either side of the foot, straightening the leg as you lift your right. Looking forward here. Lengthening the spine. Inhale, lift chest. And exhale, round and tuck. Knee in towards the third eye. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen leg back out to long, squaring hips, belly in. And exhale, round the spine. Tucking in. Activating your homing signal. Inhale. Lengthening out. And exhale, last one. Making it count. Really round, tuck in, hold. But not holding your breath. Inhaling, leg nice and long, just to tuck the toe back down on the ground. Full crescent warrior, arms on the asana. Exalted, opening up the heart center towards the sky. Exhale, hands down on the ground. You're going to push the ground away to send the foot back. High plank position. Bend the elbows, lower it down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips. Back to down dog. Take a breath here, in through the nose. And out through the nose. Trying the best that you can to keep the breath contained. In and out through the nose. Mouth closed. Just doing the best that you can. Working within your own needs. Your body will tell you when to push and when to pull back. So let's respect that. Inhale, right leg reaches long behind you, scissoring your thighs, squeezing every muscle in this leg. Exhale, step it through this time, place foot between the hands, back heel comes down to the mat, square your hips, right hip back, left hip forward, strong foundation, both heels are in one line. Inhale, upper body, arms to rise. Exhale, you're just going to swoop the left elbow underneath the right, wrapping them around, palms to touch, lifting the elbows up to shoulder height. Now if this is unavailable, then just reach for the shoulders. Breathe here as you square your hips towards the front. Focusing your eyes on one point, your ekagrata, that one pointed focus. And here we take flight. Inhale, pressing off the left foot without letting the left toes touch the ground. Bringing the left leg up and over the right. Cross-legged position. Just wrapping the leg around, just doing the best that you can. Squaring the hips so that they're nice and level. Matching the shoulders. And squeezing towards the midline. We're only here for one more breath, and then we're going to unwind and unwrap into star. Deep inhale, fill your lungs as much as you can. And as you exhale, standing up, unwinding the limbs and reaching them out. All 5 points, lifting up and out. Everything is exploding out from your heart center. We are squeezing it all together in eagle to release it all out in star. And let go. Coming into standing. Shake out any tension that may or may not be there. Inhale, circle sweep up. Gentle heart opener. And exhale, flat back, belly and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, belly in, knees can be bent or straight. Exhale, plant your hands. Step it back into high plank. Here we flow it out. Bend the elbows, lower it down, hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the ground away, pulling the heart away from the heels. And exhale, use your core to lift your hips. Back to down dog, pressing the chest back towards the thighs, straightening out through the shoulders. And breathing deep and free. Nice and slow. Other side, inhale, left leg reaches long behind you, pointing the toes, stretching every muscle in this leg. Exhale, step it through, place between the hands, back heel comes down, both heels in one line. Inhale, upper body, arms to rise, squaring hips, shoulders to the front. And then breathing your way, right elbow underneath the left, wrapping them around, lifting the shoulders up, and just squeezing towards the center midline, locking your gaze on one point focus. Finding that non-moving object. Set your focus point on, still the eyes, you still the mind, and the body will follow. Next, inhale, we fly. Without letting your right toes touch the ground, bring the leg up and over. Cross-legged position. Coming into eagle. And again, just doing the best that you can. When I first started eagle, bringing the weight back into your heel. So maybe lift up your toes just to feel where that weight should be. I wobbled for many weeks before I figured that out. So it's all about where you place the weight. And then squeezing in towards your center line of the body. That will help you. One more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale and winding into star. So really reach the limbs out. All 5 points at the same time. Going out from the heart center. Really reach as much as you can. Length through the top of the crown. And letting it go. Releasing any tension. Inhaling up. Back bending, opening up the heart. And exhale to close. Forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands. Step it back into high plank. Press back through your heels. Lower the hips. Bend the elbows. And hover. Lower it down. Inhale. Rolling upward facing dog. And exhale. Lift the hips back to down dog. Taking that breath in through your nose. And out through your nose. Now if you've been practicing yoga for a while, you'll start to notice a pattern with the poses. We wind ourselves up and then follow the pose with a restorative one. To settle it back down. And in the poses, we open it up just to close it again. So if you notice that, you can start noticing any holding patterns in your body. So you can breathe your way into releasing them. Inhale, right leg lifts up high, long behind you. Square your hips, squeezing the inner thighs. And exhale, bring the foot through. Warrior one. Inhale, upper body, arms to rise. Exhale, opening up into warrior two now. So now you're just going to rotate open to the side, reaching arms in opposite directions. Both heels are in one line. Want your knee to be stacked right above the heel. Palms open to the sky just to roll your shoulders back up and away. And then turn the palms down. Focus your eyes one point. Leveling out the hips. Making sure that they match the shoulders. You're always moving and adjusting in the yoga pose. Adjusting from the ground up. You're scanning your body from head to toe with awareness on what it feels like in your own body. Now from here, we're going to launch into half moon. Inhale, press off your left foot. Immediately flex your heel out as if you were standing on a wall behind you. Now, this is the key to helping you balance in your half moon. And keep your standing knee bent as you slowly start to bring the right fingertips down. Now balancing here. And use your core. Pull the core up and in. Eyes are focused one spot. Let's revolve our moon now. Bring the left hand down to meet the right. Keeping the back foot flexed and lifted. Use my left hand just to anchor myself. Continue to kick the heel back as if you were standing on a wall behind you. And inhale. Right arm comes up in your balancing twist. So squeeze the inner thighs together. You want to scissor them just like a pair of scissors. And that helps to keep everything squeezed towards the center line of your body. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Right hand comes back down to meet the left. Inhale and left arm high. And slowly coming back into your warrior two. Flipping the front palm, reach forward, lifting up and back, reversing your warrior into radiant, letting your heart center shine to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the mat. Now use your palms to press the foot back and away. Pulling forward and high up, high push up, flow, bend the elbows, lower it down, hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips. Down dog, taking a breath in through the nose, slow. Training and conditioning you. Control your breath and exhale, slow. Harnessing the power of the breath. It's the key to unlocking the mind. Inhale, left leg reaches long behind. Stretching every muscle in this leg. Exhale. Bring it through, place between the hands, back heel comes down. Helicopter windmilling arms up into warrior one first. Exhale, opening up into warrior two. Arms reaching out to the sides, palms face up just to rotate the shoulders open, and then reach the fingertips opposite direction. Now leveling out the hips, they like to tilt, so just leveling them out, matching where the shoulders are at. Stacking the knee over the heel and pressing the knee out towards the baby toe. Now launching into half moon on this side. Inhale, press off the right foot and just balancing here. Nice, good standing. Now immediately flex your extended foot as if you were standing on that wall behind you. Ground all corners of your standing foot down. Opening up your hips. Pulling the core up and open. Nice heart, nice breath. Chest is relaxed. And your core is stabilizing the pose. Now revolving your moon. Bring the right hand down in place of the left. Keeping the back foot flexed and lifted. So keep kicking back through the heel as you twist. Left hand comes up, keeping the spine nice and long, and scissoring the inside of the thighs. It's really squeezing the inside of the thighs together. The spine is nice and lengthening, elongating the back of your neck. One more breath here. And as you exhale, left hand comes back down. Sure footing on your standing leg as you inhale. Send your breath through your extended lifted arm. Keep kicking back into your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forward, radiant warrior. Open up your heart center. Think about stretching all the way from the hip up past the fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down to the mat and press the mat away. Lift the foot up, bring them back together. High push up to low. Inhale up. And exhale, lift the hips. Back to down dog. Where we take that restorative breath now. Inhale slow through the nose. And exhale slow through the nose. And now coming into camel. So coming onto the knees, Ustrasana. Your toes can be tucked or tops of feet flat, however you like. Just bring the hips, hands to the hips, and you want to press the hips forward first. So you want to get as much length through the chest first, lifting the heart center to the sky so that you're not like an Allen wrench cricking on your lower back. You want to give as much length and space to each vertebrae first so you can protect your back before going back. So continue to press your hips forward, lifting your chest up towards the sky. And if you can see halfway down your horizon center line eye of sight, then you can reach one hand at a time towards the other. Very gentle breathing now. And slowly start to come out. And hand to hip at a time. Hips to heels, child's pose. Knees wide, arms long, head down. Take a deep breath in and out through the nose. Taking your time and breathing through whatever may or may not have come up in Ustrasana, your camel pose. It's a serious heart opener. We're just coming in off the weekend. So it's always good to do camel on Mondays, just to let everything go. Letting go of the effects of the weekend so you can come into the now. Preparing yourself for the next moments, while remembering to stay in the present, which is the past and future happening at the same time. And slowly make your way back up. Downward facing dog, tuck the toes, lifting the hips, pressing the chest back towards the thighs. Good. One more sequence here. Inhale. Really lift the leg up nice and high. And exhale. Stepping the foot through. Warrior one. Now bring hands to heart center. Just going to launch into warrior three here. Pressing off the left foot, strong right leg, and just balance. This is the last of the series here. So squaring the left hip down just so that it's even with the right. And now bending the knee, flexing the foot, and pointing the toe. Flexing the foot, and pointing the toe. One more. Flex the top foot, and point the toe. Straighten the leg out back to long. Really extend the arms now. Tula Dandasana balancing stick just for one breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior two. Flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior. Radiate here. Exhale. Cartwheel both hands down to the mat. Press the ground away. Flow it out. Lower it down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips. Down dog, last side. Inhale, left leg reaches long behind you. Stretch it out. And exhale, bring the foot through. Warrior one. Centering your focus. Prayer hands heart center. Here we go. Inhale, press off the right foot. Strong left leg. Square your hips. And just do the best that you can. I'm going to readjust my footing here. So taking your time to balance. Now bending the knee. Pointing the toe straight up to the sky. And then flexing the foot. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Point the toe. Flex the foot. And now when you point the toe, straighten out your leg and arms. Tula Dandasana balancing stick. We're only here for one breath. Inhale. And exhale. Step back into your warrior two and radiate. Deepen your front lunge. Open it up. Stretch it out. Exhale. Cartwheel both hands down to the mat. Step it back. Last flow, bend the elbows, lower it down, make it count, nice and strong. Inhale, press the ground away. Open up the heart. And exhale, lift your hips back into your down dog. Deep breath, inhale through the nose. And exhale. And now just walking your feet in, crossing them, laying down on your back now. Allowing your spine to just unwind And try to get as much length as you can from the sacrum to the crown of your head. Then bring the knees into the chest. We're just going to cross the legs just like we did in eagle. Just wrapping them around, doing whatever you can do. So right leg on top of the left. Right arm comes out to the side, and you're just going to very, very gently guide your knees. Cross the body. Being very gentle on your back. Going slow. Completely mindful. Not mindless about every movement that you make. Both shoulders maintaining on the ground. And the last is to turn your chin the opposite way of where your knees are facing. Breathing very gently into the belly. Whenever we're in a twist, you can use your breath to internally massage your digestive system. Improving that circulation and flow. Using your breath to blast through anything that may or may not be stuck in there. If you want to be flexible in your body, you gotta be flexible in your mind. You want to lose baggage within the body, use baggage in the mind. Slowly start to bring the knees back to center now. Unwind them to the other side. Left hand comes out, opposite way. Use your right hand to very gently guide your knees. Cross the body. Twisting every vertebrae. Crown of the sacrum. All the way up through and through. Think about giving more space and length to each vertebrae as you gently breathe in this twist. And engage your left palm too. You want to use every bit of the hand that you're given, so really press the palm flat, gripping with your fingertips, making the stretch as active as you can. Last breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly bringing the knees back to center, unwind, hugging the knees in towards the body, bringing the nose up, lifting the shoulders, and really hugging yourself into a ball. And exhale, toes to the sky, shoulders down, lowering the legs, coming up into a sit-up, and facing forward. Just coming into Sukhasana now. Bring hands to heart center and thumbs up to third eye center. Setting your intention for today, maybe even for the entire week. Thinking about why you're here. What do you want to bring to the world most? And maybe dedicating your practice to someone or something special. Whatever your intention may be, let's breathe it into the universe. Inhale, prayer hands come up directly overhead. Exhaling as you reach it out and around, full circle coming right back to you. Inhaling again, sending it out and around, and exhale. Right back to your heart. Inhale, up, out, and around. And exhale, coming right back to where we all started. Thank you so much, mahalo, for joining me on this May Day, Lay Day. So delighted and honored to have you here with me. Mahalo, aloha, namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Are you glad you did yoga today? So good to see everybody. Strange music. I do exercise. Oh, I went away from Jersey. How about you? Hello, Jersey. This is Maui. This is Waipulani Beach in Maui. Aloha. Aloha. Remember, don't quit your daydreams, and whatever Monday throws your way, ground down, Stay within your breath. Oh, and this is your last chance to share. So please click on the 3 dots and feel free to share away. Do our part in spreading the word of yoga. J Olive 22513. Oh, thank you. Follow J Live to 2513. Do you have an Instagram? Yes. For more information on myself, you can look me up. You can Google Elaina Yoga, and all the information will be there. Also, check out the other instructors on fit.live. They are wonderful, and you can see all of the episodes that you may have missed at youtube.com/fit.live. And we would love to see you every day. We're here, new videos every day, Monday through Friday. Same place, same time. And this is Elaina for fit.live. Happy May Day, Lay Day, mahalo, aloha.